Hi, I'm Bronwyn, a residential design specialist, helping you move into your dream home without actually having to move.
Hi, I'm Kasula and I help take the BS out of council approvals.
And we've partnered up
Yes.
to help builders save time, make a bit more money
Yeah.
by just focusing on what they do best.
Which is building quality homes for the owners that are out there looking for something amazing.
Exactly.
Bron, can you tell me,
Hmm.
what could go wrong if selections aren't locked in?
This happens all the time, and it drives builders crazy when not everything has been chosen and the builder has to do their contract pricing and there's still a few unknowns.
Right.
And then the biggest detriment to the homeowner is actually out on site. So there's a couple of things here. I want to touch on timelines and I want to talk about like worst case scenario.
Yeah, for sure.
So timelines. A client might think, or a homeowner might think they've got all the time in the world. They're not wanting to start construction until, let's say, September, and it's now July. So we've got a good 3 months there to do our selections.
Yeah.
Cut that time in half instantly, because you're going to need time to order, and we're going to need time to lock things away and schedule trades and schedule the project, the construction. So you've only got a month and a half. How quickly time can fly.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially when you want to see all the shops and all of the tiles and all of the things. So if a homeowner is being a little bit indecisive and wants to see all the options and they think that there's just a couple of colours and things that they have to choose, there's so much in this process and there's so many nuts and bolts. So you might have door handles, door hardware, what colour, what kind of lock. That's just door hardware. Then we've got windows, window frames, what are their operation, how do we want them to open. Then we've got skirting boards, architraves, paint colours, flooring,
Oh, the list goes on.
tapware, tiles, appliances,
Yeah.
then your materials. There's a lot and it can get very overwhelming and it does take time to get through. Then you've got all the documentation of that as well. So the documentation stage is going to need at least a couple of weeks to pull together too. So all of a sudden that 3-month window from you wanting to start in September and starting in July really might only be a 3 or 4 week turnaround, considering everything else that needs to happen, allowing for some contingency in case something isn't in stock and you have to completely reselect because that one thing you wanted isn't available, and then there's a knock-on effect.
Right. So is that the worst case scenario?
The worst case scenario is a homeowner might see something cheaper online.
Oh, right.
This is always a fun one. Builders love this, designers love this. I can see that cheaper online, and so they go, okay, well, you're going to be responsible for getting that item and you get it cheaper online. And they've done it themselves without the designer's input.
Yes.
We get to site and said toilet rocks up. Let's say it's a toilet, and the toilet rocks up to site, and the builder has built that part of the extension or that part of the bathroom to fit a typical toilet fitting, which can vary. And this toilet rocks up, and the set out for the toilet's a little bit unusual. It's too late now to change that set out in the build.
Right.
So a decision has to be made. Do we change the toilet and now wait for 6 weeks for something to come in, or something instantly that's going to be undesirable?
Right.
Or do we have to undo construction, pull up the concrete, put in new plumbing, which will cost you thousands to fit your toilet? That's just one of so many I could think of. Like, yeah, if the homeowner is left to their own device sometimes, they might not, they don't know what they don't know, and so they might not realise the snowball effect of one decision. So it really is, we do advise that you work with your designer to do all of your selections, and you do it in the front end before your contract signing gets locked away, which will guarantee that this is what your build cost will be.
Yeah.
We know that that fixture requires that level of construction, and that will all get priced accordingly.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Essentially, at the end of the day, saving you time and money.
It will save you time and money.
Yeah.
Yes, it will save
That's
you time
just
and
good for
money.
everyone.
That's good for everybody. Everybody loves that.
We hope you found the information that we shared valuable and have got something out of it.
If you want to get in contact with us, then head to the bottom of this post because all of our contact details will be there, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.
Thanks very much.